Hey guys, so this is my first YouTube video and I'm so excited. So this will be a story time video, and this video will be about the first time only time, someone escaped from the mental hospital and got into my house. Basically, at the time, my best friend was staying with me, and my best friend, her brother had developmental issues, so he was staying at one of those residences that help people that have different issues or whatever, and he was coming to visit my best friend at our house. So while they're waiting, they ring the doorbell and this random girl is standing next to them. And basically, my mom opened the door and let them all in. So my mom just figured that they brought another resident with them, whatever the case may be. She didn't think anything of it. So my best friend's brother and his aide, they walk in the house, sit down on the couch, and this random girl comes in and opens the refrigerator. Now, if you got a black mama, you know that you don't go in her refrigerator. That's your first time being there. She don't know you like that, and you just opening it up, looking like, what you got? What you got? My mother was like, pump the brakes, girl. Oh, hold up a second. How are you doing? What's your name? So the girl tells her something. I don't know what her name is. Anyway, let's just say for story's sake, Crystal. She's like, oh, okay, Crystal. Like, okay. So I come out the back room. And, I just woke up from the nap, so I'm just like, and the girl's telling my mother, yeah, Beyonce is my mother, and Jay-Z is my father, and, fuck Blue Ivy. I'm like, what the hell? She's like, fuck Blue Ivy and fuck Rihanna. I mean, she's going the fuck off. So I'm like, what the hell? So my mom's like, Now, my mom is a psychiatric nurse, so she knows how to deal with these type of situations. So my mom was actually pretty calm. I was freaking out. I was just like, oh shit, what the hell? And so this girl was just talking or whatever, and we ended up finding out. We spoke to my best friend's brother, his aides, and they're like, we don't know her. We thought you knew her. Like, she was just standing next to us like she was waiting to get in your house, so we just figured that you knew her. And my mom's like, no, we thought you brought her or whatever. So after we both realized that nobody knows this bitch, we just looking around like, oh shit, like what the fuck? So my mom is like, okay. So the girl's still rambling about God knows what or whatever, so we clearly realized she's not all there. So my mom's like, I'm gonna go in the room, I'm gonna call the cops, you stay out here with her, keep her entertained, and I'm gonna call the cops. I'm like, why me? I am not good with this kind of stuff. You need to stay out here because you the one who got the certification. I don't know how to work with this crazy bitch. Like, no. So my mom goes in her room, and I'm out there, and I'm just trying to be as normal. So she's like, come here. I'm like, who, me? Oh, okay. I'm not walking close to her, so I'm just like, she's like, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, okay, tell me. Like, she's like, come closer. Y'all know, I wasn't about to get no closer to that bitch. I'm standing right here. Whatever you gotta say, you can say it right here. So she's like, are you scared of me? Hell yeah, I'm scared of you. Like, she had this twinkle. Like, when people be crazy and they got that twinkle in their eye, that crazy twinkle? She had that twinkle. So I'm like, I am not fucking with this bitch. So, and now mind you, my dad was there the whole time, and he was like, I ain't coming out there. Let your mother handle it. I'm like, really, Dad? She looked young. She had to be between like 21 and 25. She was fairly young. So I'm like, oh my God. So finally the cops came. Thank God. So they're like, ma'am, where do you live? She's like, I live here. I'm like, bitch, no the fuck you don't. You don't live here. You got to go. I don't know where, but you gotta go. So they're like, okay, you know, she's like, these people are chasing me, and I had to come here because they want to kill me, they want to stab me, and I need some protection, and I will kill anybody who tries to hurt me. I'm like, oh my gosh. So then, you know how the police officers, they have their like gun and their little holster or whatever. She's like, sorry, that's the dryer. She's like, can I hold that? And try to grab his gun. I was like, Lord Jesus, please, para. So finally they got her out. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. And funny enough, my neighbor said that he had left his door open because he thought one of our other friends was supposed to be coming by his house, so he had left the door unlocked. And the same girl had entered his apartment, and he was like, I mean, he's not really that nice, so he was like, get the fuck out. But it was just so funny. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, I was scared, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. But that shit was crazy. When she was about to grab that police officer's gun, I was like, oh no, 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 no. But yeah, so this is my first story time. I hope that you guys enjoyed that story. I have a few more stories that I would like to put on my YouTube channel. So subscribe and like the video. Thanks, guys.